and friends.
With benefits.
Kathy!
Oh, lady psycho. Oh, lady psycho. And you know what that means. 3 letters, 3 words. NXT, let's fucking go.
Oh, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to this week's episode of the AEW Dynamite Watch Party.
It is Friday, and you know what that means. Only one thing. It's time for Friday Night SmackDown right here on Circle Debate Network for the Watch Along. It's Kayla, the Queen of the South.
Yo, the GETCHO podcast crew is in the building. That's right, you got your homie Gus.
Yeah. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the latest episode of Game Breaker Sports.
She bangs! Oh, baby, when she moves, she moves.
Yo.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended.
Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself. How's everybody's father feeling today? Go fuck yourself.
Escúchenme. Everybody, listen. Ha ha. To me. It's time!
We are fucking back! We're back! Classic! We are back! Let me talk to you!
That's right, folks! Let's fucking talk to you, baby! Because we're fucking here again on a Wednesday, and you know what day it is. That is right. It is a triple header, but we're kicking it off here on Circle to Make the Flagship Show, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to episode 253. And that is, of course, the turning point. What the fuck is a turning point? But we'll get to that subject when we need to get to there, ladies and gentlemen. You already know I'm not alone, folks. The host, Steve, is one of IVC. And my other host, the man who represents everybody in this network from east to west, from the Midwest, for internationally, everywhere, anywhere, anytime. Because when you hear the clock ticking, when you hear this especially, you already know what time it is.
He'll represent you, and you'll be lucky. He'll win you 1.2, maybe 3. Oh, he's a fill of fucking Pepsi. Just call 1-900-Mussolini. And for a low fee of $3.99, he will give you expert legal advice and a free can of Pepsi.
Pepsi Film, Pepsi, not responsible. See the wrong kind of Pepsi. Top of Wrestling Talk and Circle Debate are all sponsors. Ad.
Call today.
Money's on the way. Call Pepsi
today. Right now. And remember, he will fight for you.
And he will. Ladies and gentlemen. Pepsi Film.
Drink it in, man. Drink it in.
Drink it. I'm gonna drink it in.
What up, QOD fam?
Drink it in. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. That's how I feel when you hear this man speak. You gotta go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Let's fucking go, baby. Man, what a weekend. And we still got a week coming up this week, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, later on here on this network, we will have the Dynamite Watch Party with Kayla, that is already on the chat, and the Redeemer himself. I'll be joining them later, but But before we even start, I just want to say hello to everybody in the chat. Zach, happy what is this?
National Prosecco Day? I mean, okay.
What the fuck is that?
I guess there's a day for everything.
I guess there is, right? I'm assuming it is.
I mean, a week ago it was National Middle Finger Day, so I guess it counts.
Damn it, I'm waiting.
I mean, it's Stone Cold's holiday, so I'll take Prosecco.
I was just waiting for it. When is Happy Nalgas Days? That's what I want to know. What's Stitchy? Kayla. Steven, what's going on? Mr. Chambers, what is going on? That's right. Oh, man. He's like, yep. Okay. All right. Okay. But, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all for tuning in today because it's pretty much this, which the last subject will be what's the turning point overall professional wrestling, but we're going to save that for the last segment. But the first one, of course, is to find out the updates, and hopefully our attorney-in-law has an update here for us. And Warrior, what's going on? Hi. What's the agenda for today? I don't know. We're going to ask our attorney here. What's the word of the day? Is there a word of the day today, our attorney-in-law?
Apparently, the word of the day is screw over the customer. Basically, if you love something in wrestling, the WWE will put it behind a fucking paywall or just not renew their contract.
And this is where we're going to talk about this man right here. That's why he's in the middle of this thumbnail for that reason. The background.
Look at that segue right into it.
Right into it. That's right. So apparently, based on the conversations that he's been having, we've been hearing around, was pretty busted open. We heard, I guess, Ariel Helwani. They didn't offer Scarlett the renewal. Only him.
Oh, that's yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and. They are
a package deal. Like that's almost a given.
Yes, absolutely agree. And we saw that his premiere that he put on his YouTube channel, his final days of his contract. There was a lot of things there. Which we saw on social media prior that they but not all of what he put on his YouTube. And he really spoke a lot. And I hear a lot of people, especially, Bully Ray on Busted Open saying, oh, there's going to be a fucking work. Yeah, but then again, it's like, does this have to be a repetitive type of thing? They did it with R-Truth. You get me? So it's like, why do you got to do it with this man? Which I feel, for me, my opinion, doesn't need that type of way. But you know what? I'm going to give it to you, the floor, Pepsi Phil.
If it's a work, it's pretty fucking petty. And pretty, I'm sure some like WWE fans will say it's a great work. It'll be a good storyline if it is a work. Truth of the matter is that I understand that with kayfabe gone, they need to find a new playing field for wrestling.
Right.
The problem, however, is that like the methods they're using just feels like desperation and kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. He is a legitimate talent. He got himself over. The fans like him being over. And the fans want him to be over.
Right.
And by all accounts, literally all he has to do is walk into a ring and talk on a mic and people will love him.
Absolutely.
That is literally the definition of a top guy in WWE.
Yeah.
Now, I understand that they didn't want to give his wife a contract. That's perfectly fair. But the thing is that they knew going in they were a package deal.
Absolutely.
They won. It's not like it's not like he was being unreasonable and she wasn't on contract and they brought her in. Legitimately, they are a package deal. And she is a talent, a wrestling talent, so it's not like she's just decoration. So the idea that's if it's a work. The fuck them. But if it's not a work, it is really disrespectful to their product and an insult to fans who honestly, through no help of theirs, gave them a talent they could bank on.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, all due respect, I am getting tired of seeing the same guys wrestling for the same shit at the top. I mean, it's like we got Drew, Randy, and don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Randy fan. Have been since Voices in My Head, Randy, Murder Randy was around. But like at the same time, it's the same guys. It's Jay, Gunther, Seth. I mean, Cody. I mean, it's the same guys over and over again. And the only real difference is they bring in one new person who literally lasts maybe 2 weeks and then disappears, aka LA Knight.
Oh God!
But the truth of the matter is that they don't have top people that are over.
See,
and
Tommy agrees with you.
Yeah, and Karrion Kross was over already, and the fact that he wasn't at least in the IC picture, that right there makes it was the writing on the wall for him. So, and I agree. I do think. Don't get me wrong, Karrion Kross has been smart enough with his social media presence, with his the diversified skills he has, from writing to all the interviews he's doing a good job of laying the groundwork for indie promotions that want to use him.
Right.
So yeah, I do think this is a fumble by WWE, in my opinion.
A big fumble.
Yeah. So do I think Karrion Kross is sweating it? Probably not.
No.
I mean, he's probably got a bunch of people looking for him. I think I know our Queen of the South does not want him going to AEW.
Yeah.
Truth of the matter is that I actually would be okay if he went to AEW. The reason being is, like, from a money perspective, AEW is the only one who can come close. That's from a money perspective. From exposure and platform perspective, AEW's got the biggest platform that could probably contain him. And I think right now he's like ingratiated himself to the IWC enough that he could go to AEW and not be considered a WWE guy.
Yeah.
Tommy's exactly right. He did, because here's the thing. It's not like they went out of their way to put him over. He had to kind of do it himself.
Yeah.
I do think, like I said, I think he could be lost in the shuffle, but I think the way he's billed right now, he would give AEW the one thing that they need, which honestly is MJF can't be holding up the. I mean, I like FTR, I love Stokely, I love Christian, but they need a new heel, because the Don Callis family ain't it. I mean, I'll give Kyle Fletcher credit. He does a decent job, and I will say he's an accepted one, but they don't have any real heat-bearing heels anymore other than MJF.
Let me ask you this, but didn't Dom say last week, did he say about that, because Scarlett had an issue with Don Callis? So there's not could be that is a downside of thing. I mean, it ain't the first time people who didn't like each other worked at the same company. But then again, I don't know what her issue is. It could be something personal, so we'll see. But I mean, TNA's wide open, MLW's wide open. Like I said, they will definitely take a hit financially. But at the same time, there's a whole company on the other side of the ocean in Asia that would love to have both of them. Yeah, and he is a hot commodity for me, in my opinion. Both him and Scarlett are both a hot commodity.
Yeah,
and I know that he said in the area manual, he said that Papa H was not happy about the promo that he did after Mania. He didn't feel like it was, he didn't know it was a work. So it was just, I guess Papa H was not happy of the presentation based on what he's saying on Ari Hawani, that he wasn't kind of like happy with the certain promos because it seemed too fucking legit. But you want to make it real. You know what the fuck?
I'm trying to figure out what they wanted, because remember, they asked him. One of the producers asked him to do that. Remember, like, he had a thing with AJ in the background,
Yep.
Where he kind of went off on him. A producer said, "Can you do that on the next podcast?" So all he was doing was carrying it over. So if quote unquote Triple H didn't like it, if Mr. Levesque didn't like it, he needs to take that shit up with his producers.
Exactly. That's where he needs to take it with his producer, and especially his right-hand man, Bruce Pritchard. Yeah, I think
so that's on them. So if they didn't like it, they should have told him to do it because the man, like I said, he is a good presence.
Mm-hmm. I was Shotzenberry Monkey on Twitch. You already know, folks. We're live on Twitch as well. You can follow us there on Twitch.
Barry, I hear what you're saying. And when he was there, yeah, he was. But I think right now, this is a brand new, different Kross. This is a different animal right now.
Yeah. I mean, Pepsiville answered it earlier, Bagel, but I appreciate you for tuning in. I mean, honestly, he's been that route already. And he's been there before. It's not the first run for him. He is a hot commodity in the independent circuit. You know, I worked with him in PCW, so I know that for sure. And so he's a hot commodity for sure. He's able to go to the indies. It's just a lot of people right now, too, in the indies, Pepsi Phil, they're holding back because they don't even know if it's a fucking work or not.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people don't, and then we have to wait 90 days, apparently.
Yeah.
Which annoys me.
I agree. That's fucking annoying as fuck.
The thing is, I thought they had erased that clause, but
I guess not. I guess, believe me, remember we talked about that? They were supposed to get rid of it, and I'm like, why the fuck is it still on?
Yeah,
I thought it was already gone, but no,
so I mean, do I think like he'll go to Cardona route? I do think so, but even then, like I said, there's enough piece of the pie in the IWC to actually make good money and be successful. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, Shotzi's doing great. You know, she's doing great ever since she became self-independent. Priscilla Kelly, Killer Kelly, you know, she's doing great. You know, she's doing great with Zachary Wentz, her boyfriend. So it's like the indies is not. I love the independent circuit. You know, we covered it here. We've done it before. It's not like we're not familiar with it. It's the market is out there in the independent circuit for sure, for Carrion and for Scarlet. It just sucks that it's this, like how War Hero said about you give them a faction, you got rid of it. You didn't do shit with it. It's like Final Testament was something that they could have done something and built a bigger story to it, and they dropped the ball on that. They let them go. Then you had them here doing all these narcissists antagonizing more, being like, hey, being your right ear.
I don't, like I said, even I didn't know what the fuck that was.
For me, you know how, like, it's old saying, you know, you have the good evil right next to you.
Well, no, I mean, I know what they were doing, but the problem is they never really went for a payout on anybody he bothered. Because remember, it started off with AJ, and they had a match, and then that petered out.
Yeah.
It started off with Jay, and they didn't even have a match, and that petered out. And I'll give them credit. Yes, Sammy, they had something, and Sammy it was a SummerSlam thing. But truth be told, did that feel resolved at all? It just ended.
Agreed. It just didn't. It wasn't resolved. It was just like a simple ending. Like there was no aftermath towards it. There wasn't shit. Even though they mentioned his name on Raw, but there was nothing from there. Like what the fuck? They just.
So at this point in time, I think he'll probably be better someplace else, honestly.
Yeah, I'm with you too, brother. It's an unfortunate that this outcome happened this way.
It may be, but truth be told, everyone who's left literally has pretty much found greener pastures.
Oh yeah.
Like like I said, I am very exactly. There's GCW, there's HOG, there's
House of Glory, yep, and there's
Bloodsport also. So so I think
for sure.
And truth be told, he could just as well go to Mexico just as well. He could. CMLL is still open.
Oh yeah, see it now. Oh my god, he will fucking kill it in fucking series.
Exactly, honestly, I think he'd do well in Mexico as well. Both of them. I mean, would they hate the commute? Probably, but whatever. Life's like that. But truth of the matter is that I am, like I said, if he's done, okay. If this is a work, why bother?
That's exactly that's where I'm with you on that. Because here's the thing, though, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you feel the same, but I feel like if you're going to bust the same thing, what you did with R-Truth in this situation, having the talent to get involved on Twitter. Hi, I got a tweet on Twitter. I'm not calling it X, by the way. I know that it's fucking X, but I'm calling it Twitter. I'm old school, shit. But it's just, I feel sorry and all this, and then you make it a work. It's like, no. It's like how you said earlier. It's like you're insulting the fans' intelligence, and it's using that again. Like, and then let's say Papa H decide to say, "Oh, it was part of the show, right? It was part of the." No, it's fucking bullshit. Like that needs to go away. This is something that is serious. This is a man that is looking to be that. This man here, the fans got into him. The fans are the ones that the fans want him. Hey, we want Kross, the hashtag, all over social media platforms. You saw the signs. You saw that they were cheering for him on Saturday Night Main Event TV tapings, he was getting cheered on. But that should have been obsolete. You heard it on SummerSlam. They cheered his fucking name in the press conference background. Oh, and he's saying, I know, you got him. You got what? You got Brock? We didn't say fucking Brock. We said Kross. So you're just pissed off because he probably didn't follow your order, or you just been pissed off that, hey, maybe you weren't cutting it. How the fuck he was not cutting it? How you said earlier, like, I'm just adding what you're saying, because the man has the charisma. The man has can speak on the mic. Don't give him a fucking script. Give him something like this in an instant. He'll get it. He'll take it. He'll roll it. And go with that shit.
The problem is that they kept him. They kept him down in the mid cards.
Yeah.
And there were no one in the mid cards to fight. Everyone in the mid cards, they were already like, why?
That's no lie, War Hero. You're not lying there.
Don't.
I'm not saying shit. I'm just.
Yeah. And unfortunately, and he would have her in a pudding match. With somebody.
No.
So yeah, that's 61 and half a dozen, and that's trash in the other. So, but yes, you would be right. Vince would hire her, but God help her if he did.
Oh God.
But the truth of the matter is that he's gonna go someplace where he gets to do what he wants, and I think he will be a champion someplace within probably a short amount of time.
Agreed.
Truth be told, I wouldn't be surprised if the first place he goes is House of Glory.
I hope he does. I hope he goes to House of Glory. I hope he goes to Defy. He's been to Defy. He's been to House of Glory. He's been Game Changer. I mean, if he's able to go, fucking travel the world and enjoy yourself, and go to New Japan. And I feel New Japan will be a great fit for me. He could be at Dragon Gate. He could be at All Japan. He could be anywhere around the world. This man is a hot commodity. He's a great person. I met him, got to hang out with him. He is a humble, very fanatic person, very humble. And I love him, and I love Scarlett dearly with the bottom of my heart, and I wish him for the best. And this type of shit, if this becomes a work, I'm not blaming Kross on this one, to be honest with you, if it's a fucking work. I blame more Papa H on this one, because you can't be repeating something that, like I said earlier about what I was mentioning about.
It's not so much a repeat that they're doing. The problem I'm having with it is that how does this? Oof, no comment.
No comment on this.
Here's the thing: I understand there's a protect the business, but the business is open right now.
Right.
How is that good for the business where people are like actively being quote unquote fired and let go, but not really? Like the thing with here's the thing. The thing with Seth Rollins, I will admit that is old school right there. That is definitely old school. I remember the JYD when quote unquote he was blinded by the Freebirds. Yeah, that's how fucking old I am.
No. I know. I remember that. I remember that specifically.
And he had to play that shit up. That's fine. That's literally within the confines of the business.
Mm-hmm.
Having someone get kicked out, quote unquote, get fired, I don't understand how that quote unquote represents the business.
Mm-hmm.
Like that feels like an escalation that's unnecessary and honestly does not do anything to make the product better in my eyes. Like what Seth Rollins did, where he was hobbling around on podcast interview shows with the cast, keeping quote unquote keeping kayfabe alive. That did more for the business than what they did for R-Truth and what they're doing for Kross.
Yeah,
because it better not be, and I hate to say this, it better not be a work.
I hope. I mean, I'm with you too. I hope it's not a fucking work because
I feel like fans would revolt,
and you don't want that for him.
Because at this point, they're already going to be upset in 2026.
Oh yeah, bro.
Because here's the thing. The thing is, like, because think about it, if you got the same 6 guys in pay-per-views main events, the same 6 guys in pay-per-view main events, and you're paying $30 for it, you are not going to be fucking happy.
Hell no, I won't be happy. Hell no, I'm not gonna be happy. There's no fucking way I'm gonna be happy.
But think about it this way: if you look at the guys who were in the main events, in the last 2-3 main events of SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and Money in the Bank, it's the same guys. It's legitimately the same guys over and over again.
It's true.
So if that's what they want to do, that's fine. However, you better learn how to bring some people up, because truth be told, they keep waffling between Sammy. It's like, is he a mid card or is he a top guy? Is he a mid card or is he a top guy?
That's where I don't know, man. They need. I'm gonna save that for last when it comes to the turning point, because that's a valid point. What you're saying, you're not wrong. Absolutely, that's something that I question. And I so want to digress about that shit so bad, but I'm gonna hold it until we get to the last segment of that.
Okay, well, I mean, but I'm good with this one right here. Like I said, good luck to Karrion Kross and Scarlett.
Absolutely. Man, I hope so. I just wish him the best. Love you, Karrion, Killer, Kevin, Scarlett. You know, Taya said hi. You already know. You know, so, but all right. Let's now. What we saw this past Friday, what we saw on Raw, and what we saw on NXT, which is almost heading into that turning point, which is mixing it to both. So, but let's start off with that. Then we get into the turning point when it comes to that for all promotions. Well, let's start off with WWE, of course, because we're on WWE subject. You saw already how you mentioned earlier, the next chapter now heading into Paris, the Clash in Paris. You saw what happened already. Logan fucking Paul. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, it ain't Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. You said his name earlier. I mean, I don't know, man. I want to hear your thoughts about what happened Friday before we can even get into Raw. What the fuck? Tell me, were you like, oh, it's going to be an interesting match for me to wake up fucking early in the afternoon to see this shit? I mean, I don't know.
I'll be hella honest with you. For John Cena's last matches, I would prefer, I understand they're giving him young talent. I would prefer they gave him really, I mean, this is how terrible. I prefer they would give him real young talent.
No, you're not wrong.
Because here's the thing. Logan Paul, is he athletic? Yes. Can he wrestle? If he gets enough practice in the audition in the rehearsals, yeah, he can. The only problem I have is that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, do you see Logan Paul sticking around?
No, I don't see it.
Yeah, and honestly, my thing is that why would you burn that capital instead of giving it to someone like Carmelo Hayes, who has been put in the work? Why don't you give that to Carmelo Hayes?
I don't know.
Even if Carmelo gets squashed, it's still a good match for him to kind of blow up. Shit, if you really wanted to be something, why don't you give that shit to Obafemi? Like, literally, why don't they do that to Obafemi? Like, if John's job is to basically put people up as they're walking out, then honestly, he should give it to people who plan on being there for a very long time. Logan Paul is honestly only going to be there as long as they pretty much keep his little podcast on WWE, hosted by WWE, and they keep selling fucking Prime drinks. Like, truth be told,
by the way, I don't drink that shit. By the way, that shit is disgusting.
And the thing is, I agree with Kevin Nash. Like, is he athletic? Yeah. Is he a wrestler? No.
Mm-hmm. Is that what it was, Stephen? Because of that nature, because he had to go back to his touring. Okay, makes sense. Hey, yep. I don't like it either. I don't drink that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Like I said, like, give it to somebody who's going to be there for a minute, who wants to be there for a long time. Like I said, if all, like, think about it, and I'd ask Logan Paul, if they weren't hosting your podcast, if they weren't hosting Prime, would you still be there? Because here's the thing: it ain't like he got a heavy wrestling schedule.
No, he doesn't.
So I mean, it ain't like like I said. So yeah, he maybe didn't last long, but like Kevin Nash said it best, he like you put him outside of WWE system, he's lost because he has to do his own shit.
It's kind of like we're Pat McAfee's in this situation. You see now that he's now that for sure, I can't believe I forgot his name. Wow, Corey Graves is fully back now, full time as Raw for a commentator. So we know that Pat McAfee he can, because I think we talked about it before. You know how now that he's getting paid a lot of money by ESPN for him to do the fucking commentating for the coach fucking football, for NCAA.
Well, Pat McAfee's a little different because he was already a commentator before he came to WWE.
Oh yeah, of course. And then he has his own podcast too. But I wasn't comparing him like that, that way. But you know what I mean, like meaning like what you said.
Yeah. Well, like I said, honestly, I don't like they're wasting it. Like you said, his last match is December 27th. And I think they have 3 or 4 pay-per-views in between.
About so, yes.
So honestly, I wouldn't be wasting that capital on a guy like Logan Paul. Just because he gets a "we hate you" pop. There's a bunch of other people you could give it to. I mean, I still remember John Cena when he did the U.S. Open Challenge. That was the first time I cared about the U.S. title. So, and the way he's doing it right now, it feels like it's supposed to be the same concept. But truth be told, it needs to be someone who needs the help.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand.
Who wants to challenge me? I'm right here.
I mean, but truth be told, I mean, I don't see them getting what they want out of Logan Paul.
You're not wrong there, brother. You're not there wrong. So I mean, and what about Drew and Cody? Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. I better get ready for this.
I mean, it's the same problem. Like, we've seen both of them before. Drew had an incredible match against CM Punk. Cody had a good match pretty good match against Cena. It's the same guys. It's still the same guys in the top shelf. They're playing dominoes with them. It's shuffle, and literally till we figure out who he what. At some point, Cody versus Jay will happen. Again, I should say.
Yeah.
So, and then at some point it'll be we already seen Drew versus Jay, and Drew versus Randy, and Drew versus Gunther.
Yep.
The only one Drew hasn't fought is probably Seth, I believe.
One-on-one, right? Yeah.
One-on-one. But actually, I need the COD family to let me check me on that one, because I don't think that before.
I think they did. But not in Saudi, I believe.
Was it in Saudi?
I think so. Steven, if you remember, because I don't remember either. I think it was Saudi. I think it was.
And then, exactly. And this is another thing. Cody and Roman are taking off to do a Street Fighter movie. So that's 2 people out of their pocket they've been using already. Who are they going to replace them with? Or are they going to Are they just going to reshuffle the chairs on the Titanic until something comes up?
Now that you brought that up, let's see, Steven. Oh yeah, Steven believes Saudi. So they did then. See if you can find that out for us, Steven, if you don't mind. I'm curious to know. Now that we're heading into that direction, let's fucking talk about Raw. You know how everybody we were expecting Roman to be part of the Fatal 4-Way, like how you said he's gonna be. Wait, he's playing? Who's he playing in Street Fighter? I don't even remember who the fuck's he playing in Street Fighter. But now we got Jey Uso. Oh, which I love Jey Uso, of course. I'm not hating on him, Uso, being part of the Fatal 4-Way. Yeah, CM Punk and Seth Rollins for Clash at Paris. But not only that,
same guys, different coat. Same guys. It's the same fucking guys over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same fucking guys. And I wouldn't be like. Here's the thing, though. I wouldn't be so upset about the same guys if only they would god awful come up with a storyline. Like they just recycle the same storyline over and over again, and with the same guys. I understand your top guys over and over again. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But for the love of God, be creative and give them some creative. Because honestly, in that 4-way, what's the storyline that has been any different since WrestleMania? It's the same fucking storyline.
That's true. No, you're right. That's true.
If you want to make it a thing, they're chasing Seth versus Roman. That's the only real difference.
That is true. You put it that way, then it is true. It's true.
And I mean, the only one that's actually showing something interesting right now is NXT.
Oh no, we're gonna jump into NXT shortly.
Yeah,
but yes, Christopher. Yep, I saw it. I heard. Even though I wasn't there presently with you on the watch, like was Raw Dollar with Dom and friends.
I mean, it was a good segment, but the problem is that at a certain point, I don't want to watch a TV show just for one segment.
There you go. Steven confirmed. What year was that, Steven? Was that like last year or 2 years ago? Thank you, Steven. I appreciate you for that, brother. See, it was Saudi, so they did a face in Saudi.
Okay, so yeah, okay. So once again, same cards.
Same old shit. Just like what you said. What you said earlier. What the fuck did you say earlier?
It's like playing with the same. It's like playing with the same 6 poker cards over and over again, expecting to get a different hand.
It sounds, and I swear I'm gonna say that till we get to the turning point, because that's where I want you to go the fuck off. I want you to.
I mean, NXT is the only one doing something interesting.
Oh yeah,
because they're literally trying to put everybody over at the exact same time.
Agreed.
Because like I enjoyed the Golden Jordan Grace segment, I enjoyed the Joe Hendry segment with Ren Sinclair and the Catch Crew. I enjoy Hank and Tank. Like Hank and Tank was great. Like overall, all the talent were doing something interesting and different. When you go to like the main brands, quote unquote, the main brand, SmackDown and Raw, it's fucking boring.
Wow, but you said his name though.
Say his name and he appeared.
Yeah, but if you think about it, NXT's real interesting. The rest of the roster's fucking boring.
Man, please tell me, just fucking, I'll jump into Raw a little bit, but back to it, but stick with NXT right now. Tell me you did not see that Nia Jackson Lash Legend matchup.
Exactly.
Tell me, please. I want to hear from you.
Like stuff like that. Like that's the stuff I want to see. Like literally, like is Lash Legend getting called up? I don't know. But the thing I enjoyed about it was a different type of match. Thank you, Chris. Exactly. It was a different type of match. It was a different storyline. And literally, it was honestly, it was just two giants slapping the shit out of each other.
But tell me this, so Phil, weren't you happy to see this is the Nia we wanted to see when she, like, I remember when she was in NXT, it wasn't that long ago, but she went to the roster quickly. But this is a Nia we needed to see. This type of wrestling in-ring ability style. I fucking loved it. And
but the thing about it is less about the Nia that we wanted. It was like they finally let Nia wrestle. They finally let her wrestle. Like they let her have more than 3 or 4 moves.
Yeah.
So she could finally wrestle against But the point of the matter is, well, yes, that's Stephen. The only reason why is because Lash finally had someone who could match her.
That's exactly. I was gonna say it, but you knocked out the park, baby. You
like I said, but the thing about it is that they let Nia wrestle, and they let her wrestle with someone who could go. I mean, was Lash definitely looking a little raw? Yeah. Was Nia running that match? Yes. But at the same time, they did a really good fucking job in that match.
They did.
They did a really good fucking job in that match.
Dude, I love that spot when she picked her up. Like, was it a slam to the?
Yeah, like that was some great storytelling. And the way Lash lost made perfect sense.
Oh yeah,
that was like it was really good, strong storytelling. And NXT always does that, but for some reason, the main roster tries to do it, and I'll give them credit, they do it. But honestly, like, here's the thing: where the fuck is Penta? Penta's been fighting. Who the fuck is Penta fighting?
The New Day and fucking God.
And I mean the New Day. All due respect to their gimmick, they ain't doing much because they haven't been giving anybody. They haven't been giving anybody a fight.
They've just been bitching.
They had one match,
whining and bitching. That's what they've been doing.
Yeah, and I mean, normally it would be good if you could see them having a fight in the future with somebody. But the truth of the matter is that everyone on the main roster, if they're not part of the Bloodline storyline, are pretty much just floating around, not doing much. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Bloodline or Cody, they ain't doing shit.
It's just pretty much. I mean, there's nothing wrong there. But I mean, I hope with Lash and Nia continues. For me, I think I wouldn't mind if it goes to best out of 7 because it helps both of them in the long run.
I'll be okay if it goes to the next pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you. If it goes to Heat Wave, I'm with them. Excuse me, I'm with
you. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, it would logically it makes sense. Creatively, it's fun to watch. Mm-hmm. Can you say storyline wise there is any storyline on both rosters that's interesting?
That's why I'm going to save my
like Seth Rollins and the Vision is supposed to be the big storyline. And truth be told, that is a lackluster team.
There's my answer. I'm going to save it when it gets to the turning point.
I think, and truth be told, I hate to say it, they're holding Braun Breaker back.
Oh, fuck yeah, they are. You're not.
Like, Braun Breaker does not need, outrage.
Tango! Kango, Dango.
At this point in time, Braun Breaker does not need division.
I'll get my. I'll get there. I'm gonna save that. I got you. Give me a minute on that one.
Okay.
But with NXT though, I want to stick to that before we move into the. So
okay, hold on for a sec. Be right back.
Yeah. All right. Yes, Dango. What is going on, Dango? Shout out to Dango, of course, folks. But man, we got to get to Lash and we got to get to Nia. I wouldn't mind seeing a 7-series matchup between those two ladies. It will help them both psychologically, especially with Nia now getting how Penfield mentioned earlier about the in-ring ability. Now she's able to expose them more, and given the time of showing her wrestling abilities, we know that Nia has been going with Natalia to their dungeon with TJ Wilson, and hey, TJ and Natalia showing her, here we go, let's do this. We could see that from Nia, that is her improvement in the ring after last night's match in NXT has improved tremendously great. I'll give her that 100%. And for Lash, the charisma is there for that woman. She is going to be a future world champion. You just got to give her the opportunity and the right story for her to really put herself out there. And it sucks that Chikara, was not tag along in this one because I would love to see that for her too. She's a lot of potential. And it's unfortunate that they had to pass ways. But I'm happy she's in TNA though. At least she's able to do something there that I hope they're able to really take her potential to the next level. And I really wish for her to get to that top of the mountain. And I hope that they create something for the women as they're developing more for the TNA for the women to develop more and creating their roster more, investing on it. Hopefully they'll get a sign soon by ATV, either A&E or Peacock, hopefully so. Then maybe they can introduce a mid-card title for this fucking one. You know, besides the Knockouts champion and the tag team belts, could we introduce the X Division championship in women? Or could we really do like a television women's champion? Hopefully so for TNA for that. But Lash Legend for her here in NXT, I see a lot of potential in that woman. And I hope that Hickenbottom, wherever your eyes is going, that way, this way, that way, anywhere, hope you're able to look straight ahead. I'm like, her, you don't want to just go ahead and book her very well, So you never know. I mean, you never know. That's for sure. Wouldn't mind a rematch at Heat. Me neither, Steven. I don't want to mind that. Braun Breaker looked better in that group without Seth. He was taking more of a leader role. Barry Monkey, I'm with you on that. I'm gonna save my comment on that when PepsiVille comes back. PepsiVille, my cat Buster wants to sue OPC's dog for sniffing and meowing on LP. Hey man, he's my attorney, all right? He's my Johnny Cochran. All right, Tommy. My Tommy Johnny Cochran. Lash improved. Oh, yeah, he did. She did, Steven. She improved tremendously great. And I'm happy for Lash Legend. A lot of things in NXT as well where I'm seeing I'm happy for Lola Vice. She's getting now back into the rhythm again, even though they have her more at AAA. They have her more there, but it's fine as long as she's getting exposure internationally. They need that commodity for exposure for NXT, especially. I will take the advantage of that and have her booking her more, possibly maybe her winning the North American Women's Championship. Since they didn't push the gun with Tatum Paxley, I'm assuming that they're going to have the direction with, Izzy Dane, possibly so for Heat Waves. I'm going to be surprised for that. I did like the segment what they had, Hank and Tank dressed up like Sarah and Soruka. That was amazing. Good to see Joe Henry. We're seeing now that where he started from the beginning, you say his name, he appears. We're seeing that more on the Twitter. We just saw what happened last Tuesday, and then this week. Even though the match, I cannot gonna say was the best or the worst, it was just very, very quickly. And I hate to say that for Charlie Dempsey because he's another incredible athlete that deserves to have more time. And the only thing that he needs more development, in my opinion, is really more charisma on a mic. He needs more mic skills. Yes, you want to be like your father, William Regal, but however, you want to be your own path and get that direction. It's the same how Lexus King has the mic skills and he has the in-ring ability. It just is knowing how to use that and to use it full too is where they got to mix it up. There's a lot of things they could do with that talent that the roster that NXT has, and I just wish they could. I just wish they could. And absolutely, I was going to bring that up too, Steven. She resigned. They resigned her recently to a multi-year contract. So now she is now full-time. We don't know what is details of the re-signing, but however, what we know is that she's going to be working with AAA besides working with NXT. Also, we'll be doing appearances on any super shows that the WWE will be doing on live events. So we will be seeing her there often, but not on the main roster television as we speak. So we're going to have to wait until further notice to see where the direction is going with her. Alongside those with Saul Ruka, because we're still waiting to see. As we know that I don't know what is Hickenbottom waiting for that championship, because now my concern is, and I don't know if you guys feel the same on the chat, is like I said, I'm not disregarding her championship, defenses has been great. Stories has been not there, but the less relevancy the North Women's Championship, NXT North American Women's Championship has become low. And that is a big concern. And this is where I hope that they pull the trigger, if not in Heat Wave, maybe another pay-per-view or so, for Sari to turn heel and go after that championship, because that North American Women's Championship is dying out. and it's just it needs to be relevant.
Oh, what JC Jane?
No, I'm talking about not the NXT Women's Championship, the North American Championship, the Soruka.
Oh.
I just feel like the title has. Like I was saying, like she has been a great title defender, very great. The only thing is that the luster of it is just the story for her. It's been a roller coaster. It has been. It's heading flat because if she beats Izzy Dane, Pepsi Phil, because remember we still have her. She beat Tatum, so now let's say she goes out. Let's say Izzy, she wants that belt. Unless they really push the trigger and give it to Izzy Dane to win it at Heatwave, which we don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, you tell me. I mean, what should they do in this situation?
I agree with you. I think Zarya should turn on her.
Yeah,
I think it should be. I think it should be one of those. I think it should be a little more complicated than just a heel turn. I want Zarya to be the reason.
He's my attorney, Tommy, not yours, sweetheart.
That's not true. I will for a right stipend.
That's a cease and desist. What the fuck?
I mean, for But no, but what I was saying was, I would have Zarya in the guise of a friend, like cost her the title.
Oh,
and then make it then it becomes a who's going to turn first?
Mm-hmm.
Going to be Zarya or is it going to be Soruka? And then you can get a lot more mileage out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point, based on if you just look at their social media presence,
mm-hmm.
They are great friends. Watching them break up would be heartbreaking for the fans. And I think you can get a lot more mileage out of that. I mean, again, it'll be like, true. As far as I'm concerned, I want to see a Shawn Michaels Rockers breakup between those style breakups.
I was going to ask you which one out of the three between the Rockers, Diesel, or Sid Vicious. But you answered it already.
The Rockers is the better version, in my opinion. The Rockers is the better version because it's like it was still because everyone says it was unexpected when it happened. So I think that's how it should be with those two. And I think it should happen on SmackDown. Not SmackDown.
Oh, Rusty, what's going on? It's like, I know I'm late. You're never late. You're just in time, Rusty.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that. You're lucky that Redeemer's not here. He'll be here later.
You are never late. You are here when you're supposed to. Also, I know we didn't talk about it, but shout out to oh shit, I forgot his name. Jordan Grace's husband. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Oh, Jonathan Gresham. Yeah,
Jonathan Gresham right now for speedy recovery.
And he's doing better, actually. I think he posted something on social
media. I think he did. Yeah, he did.
Man, that man he's a fighter, man. Phil, why can WWE not sign him? I would have signed him. I would have. I don't know why.
Because he's too short. Honestly, there's a certain look, and truth be told, they want big guys. And truth be told, Jonathan Gresham coming into NXT he'd run through that roster in no time. Like the first thing, think about it, because the first thing you'd say is when you see Jonathan Gresham is put him against Obafemi.
No, you know who I actually will put him against first? I actually will put him against Javon Evans first. I want to see that. I want to see how they can work with each other. High flying with a technical wrestler. And that's
the thing. I'm more concerned about that than anything else because I don't know if they could actually mesh well. Because here's the thing. I love Javon Evans, and Javon Evans good when he can bounce around. But Gresham's exactly. Gresham versus Charlie Dempsey would be a much better match in my opinion.
Oh no, of course. I'm not saying
but honestly, I've never seen Javon Evans do a ground and pound match.
That's what he
like
needs
in his match. Do any part that's ground and pound? It's mostly him being a high flyer. Like he's not a hybrid guy. Like he's literally one style. And I appreciate that for what it is, but that doesn't, I think. And I'll tell you right now, probably one of the most famous high flyers was Jeff Hardy. But if you look at his style now versus when he first started, he knew he had to slow down and fight on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Emily, what's up, girl? How
Emily?
are you?
So, yeah, I actually would have Gresham fight Charlie Dempsey and then work his way up to Obafemi.
Name your Pepsi, Phil. You can pay me a 24-pack of Pepsi Zero if OPC loses and really my cat Buster don't take shit. He's a tough ass cat. You won't want to mess with Buster. Oh, breaking news!
I think I'm going to need to get some bail money for Buster. Buster sound like a goddamn menace.
I know he sounds like Debo. Like I don't even want to know. Like,
Exactly.
like Jordan from World. Slap up the podcasting. What's
Look around, catwalk on top of you talking about you got knocked the fuck meow.
Oh, Barry Monkey. I want Siobhan to win the TNA title from Trick.
Barry brings up a very important point that I want to talk about right now.
Go for it, brother. Go for it.
Can someone from TNA win their goddamn belt back, please?
I have a feeling Ash by Elegance might win both belts.
For the love of God, can someone from TNA win the belt back for their own company?
No,
like,
that's
can
not what I asked.
Can someone book that? Can someone book that shit, please? Because at this point, it's feeling a little embarrassing. Like it's becoming embarrassing at TNA.
Oh, we're gonna get into that, Steven. I got the card ready for Pepsi Field. So we'll get into that. But we see Ash by Elegance. You know they're coming next week. They're gonna be facing Fatal Influence. I think as much people don't like it, I think it's gonna be Ash by Elegance that probably take both belts. I don't know if you feel the same, brother. I don't know if you.
I mean, honestly, good luck to him. I hope it was booked that way. Because truth be told, it was nice for a while, but I'm genuinely offended by the fact that TNA literally keeps catching the short end of the stick when it comes to booking matches.
But then again, remember, it makes sense, Pepsi Show.
No, it makes sense. But here's the thing: in 2026. If WWE goes away to their pay-per-view in the sky for ESPN and TNA goes to Peacock, right? Right?
You're nailing it. You're nailing it. I was going to say that.
But here's the problem. If they can't win their own belts, why should anybody care?
Oh, you're right.
If they don't have proprietary over their most precious prizes, why the fuck should anybody care about that organization?
And that's where I'm adding into what you're saying exactly, because then might as well have Ash win both belts, because then it'll be the opposite turn, because they will get the favor, not only the return favor, but
that's fine. I agree with you. The problem is that WWE has shown no sign letting TNA get the upper hand in a lot of their matches.
And no, you're not wrong about that. And that's where the biggest
and
question will be.
And that's the problem I have. It's like, do I think Ash by Elegance should win? Yeah. The problem is that your world championships on pretty much a guy who's so good, but they can't put him on the main roster yet. So they let him take a TNA title, which makes TNA title seem like a consolation prize.
We'll see, Barry Monkey. That's a tough one.
So, like I said, hopefully TNA gets a presence back.
Oh, that's yeah. We'll get into that for sure, Rusty. But I mean, we're gonna have to wait to see. I like what they're doing in NXT. But before we move into that, I wanted to ask one thing about WWE Raw that caught my eye, and I don't know if you heard the room in your windows. So you know that Naomi was supposed to defend the title. She didn't do it. She was undisclosed information, but room in your window. Just to clarify, everybody watching and listening, folks, we're not piece of shit Seltzer Alvarez, or we're not Sean Ross Sapp or Wade Keller. No, we're none of those guys. We're analysts here. That's why we have our attorney-in-law here that will sue their asses in case they try to fucking fuck with us. That's what it is. But there's rumor in your windows that on a bad, like, I'm not saying congratulations if it is true, but it's a bad timing, Jimmy. They just gave her the belt, son. Let her have a run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that you want to get excited. You got excited. Oh, you want a belt, baby? It's like a honeymoon. Oh man, let's bust this belt, Venus, and there you go. Like, boom. I don't know if it's true. We're just giving our opinion, folks. If it is true, congratulations, but bad timing because you were just getting your run as a world women's champion. And I don't know, brother. I'm about to
I find it very unlikely that they would slip up like this and let her get pregnant. But what I will say is this. As a storyline, it is very funny for Naomi to be out of Clash of Champions.
Right? That's what I want to know your thoughts. I'm curious because I don't know, like, where did it go?
Honestly, she's had a really good run. If she's out because of injury, yeah, it's bad, but at the same time, it ain't like she ain't had a good run.
Oh, so it is, and no. Thank you, Stephen, for telling me.
I don't think they are. I think what ends up happening is that I think Naomi has a good run. I think she's losing at Clash of Champions. I think she just shows up. Yo, what's up, Dom? Notorious.
I got you.
Notorious.
So I don't, like I said, I don't know. And truth be told, I'm waiting to find out. I think they'll speed up Bailey. I don't think Asuka heel turn. Well, I think Asuka heel's turn to be interesting. But that still means that she'll be. I mean, yeah, I guess that means she'll go after Bailey.
Yeah, but here's
the problem. Where does that leave Io? Is she going after Tiffany, or are they going to have her go after her old belt?
That's the question. Because you know what? When Steven brought up Bailey, like, let's say the rumor is true, right? And let's say if it is, like I said, congratulations. Remember when we saw the segment where Bailey was just like, oh, I did everything I could do and everything, and then just when she's hearing voices, I hear voices, and watch it be Naomi the one telling her, just go fucking you, go fucking this shit, fuck all this shit, and there that could be her protege. And here you're like her. Here, you're gonna want to be the one holding the belt. You're gonna do everything for me. I can't do it. Now you do it. Turning Bailey heel, I think that'll be skeptical story in the beginning, but then I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's just go with it. I mean, you really had nothing else to do with Bailey. I mean, heel wise, it's meh. Because we've seen it before. But however, this could be different if seeing that segment that she had could be different. We don't know. How, depending how she plays on it, I don't know. I don't know. That's what came to my head because of one thing was if Naomi is pregnant, what other better way to replace her automatically as a heel in there on Raw is Bailey. Who else is next? There's nobody else. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, I love Natalya, but I don't see her going in that direction because they're not building.
Truth be told, I'd have Asuka go heel, have her take the belt from Naomi. And then have Io and Asuka fight, but Asuka isn't a heel yet until she meets up with Asuka isn't a heel yet until she meets up with Io. But there you go.
Oh, it looks like she is pregnant then. I guess if it is true, then there you go. Well, congratulations to Naomi if she's pregnant.
I mean, that fucks up Clash.
No, what's gonna happen is. What we saw in Raw is, Raw talking with Dom and friends with benefits. What we saw is, how Stephanie was like telling Io, well, that makes two of us. We both won't get a title. They're going to relinquish the belt. Then they're going to really make it it's going to be another fucking triple threat. Rhea.
I mean, if it's me, I'd make it a tournament.
I'm with you too. I hope they do, but I don't know if they will do that. But I think they should make it a tournament for a short tournament, so it could be Stephanie be waiting for the challenge, the winner of the tournament, and they'll fight for the relinquished title because she won her number Battle World contendership. It's unfair for her to be in a tournament. So we just have to wait and see. I don't know. Yes, even Io Asuka. Yes, I mean
that's what I'm banking for because that's been something they've been teasing for a long time.
I know, right? But really give Asuka another title because of the pregnancy. Like, remember when Becky did the same thing? Like, I'm pregnant. Like, here you go. I don't think we had Drew and Cody since the days of dashing.
That's
true.
I
don't remember. It is true, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, you're dashing, Dom. You're dashing.
Mm-hmm.
You're dashing. So now that we get to that point, now the subject with all that into it, really.
Yep.
It's the turning point. Overall, in professional wrestling, the turning point. If you wanna, you wanna give the opportunity to a lot of. You said a lot of things earlier about. I'm tired of seeing the same fucking people on television. I need some new faces. I need some new build-ups. I need some shit. That's what you said earlier.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why this topic, this segment is the turning point. That's what we're talking about. Because at the end of, that's, can we say, the word of the day, should it be that turning point? All in one. That's what it should be. Because you're not wrong in a couple of things. I'm not turning it off because you're right what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to preach those damn words. Overall, not just one product, but what you have seen and what you observe and analyze, a turning point that every promotion should need to do. Like what you said earlier, I need some new faces. I need some new fucking builds.
Honestly, that's the thing they should do. AEW just started doing it. They actually need to start mining. They need to start mining the mid card for top guys. Like they need to start going down there and finding top guys. Like they found LA Knight, they found Jay Uso down there. They can find a bunch of other cats waiting.
Yeah, that is true.
That's the only turning point I see. They are not bringing people up the way they're supposed to.
They're not. They need to. That's where it's a problem. Even on the women's side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you gave Judy the belt. What the fuck have you done? You only give her the same competitive fucking, and I love Selena. I'm not hating Selena. I'm just like, you're just giving her, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck are you doing there?
Exactly.
There's nothing with that belt. It's the same fucking shit with the women's Intercontinental. Mm-hmm. It's like Becky book her whenever she wants. No, I am sick and tired of these fucking, like, we need, and I've been digressing and saying it forever, give the women and give the people that deserves TV time to build new characters, new stories, not the same old fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need that shit. How do you want to invest in your product if you're, like, straight out, I hate to say this, and I'm going to say it. People are going to get pissed off, but Pop H is repeating what the fuck, the same thing what McNugget has done. Lazy booking, boring. Oh yeah, you know what? It's just like, oh, here. I get it. You want to be the nice guy. Like, for God's sakes, you're repeating what the fuck Tony Khan did years ago when his the same shit being lenient with his talent. Oh no, we're just gonna go ahead and take the time off. Whatever you want. No, fuck all that shit. Like, you need your characters and start building here. Let's start with this new character. Let's start with this. I want to see, hear the fans. We set this. You don't have fucking live shows. You barely even had a super fucking show. And what happened there? Do we get a fucking recording to it? No. Do we get to see it for us to see the intriguement of the fans? No. We have to buy our tickets to go there. Guess what? Sometimes we're not part of that fucking city, so we don't even know what the fuck's going on. It's so much digression on that product, and it goes the same like was every other promotion. That it can be I get it. You want to fill your seats, you want to fill the venue with the same fucking athletes because a lot of people haven't seen them in live person. I get it, but then again, how do you expect to build stories if You are not giving those people the opportunity. You took away live events. You took away, hey, how to build themselves and how to tell a fucking story. How? The time management is always going to be that for me is fucking time management. I want to see more of Julia defending that title. I want to see a story with that. I want to see more with B-Fab, Michin, and okay, fine. Give me something to get back involved in that. Get anybody else in that women's roster. Call somebody on that fucking women's roster to go to SmackDown. Like, shit, build that story. Give Julia for her to sit down and be like, yeah, I want you. Fight me, cool. Not the same repetitive fucking story. Oh, yeah, I beat you already. I beat you again. No, and over and over and over and over. It's fucking boring. Goes with Becky with the same situation. Lyra, I don't know what I did. I tried to help her. I just didn't know. It's like, I can't get a title tomorrow. Okay. Now you're avoiding Natalia. Like, it's okay, that's a start. But what are you going to do right after that? Shit. And that's the problem that they have to do. The same goes with the tag team belts. At least SmackDown is barely going to start doing something with that. So I see that everybody's like, I want it. I get it. But we got to see more consistency. Same with the mid-card titles. It's the same shit. It's nothing's going to change in that product is they need to fix the fuck out of it big time. If NXT, you said NXT is able to do that shit, which they've done, show different faces every week, not the same one all the time. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 to 4, but doesn't mean it has to be the whole fucking roster the same every week. They switch it up at least. And so we know, but within that, what they need to do the same is telling the story. And it goes likewise with the AEW. The same. Collision has done that a lot. Collision has fucking been booking the beginning start of stories to Dynamite. We already know that shit. But the thing is that we need to see AEW Dynamite to build up Collision for people to tune in. And hey, tune in Collision so you can see what's the next story following the following Wednesday. Tony Khan needs to fucking still learn how to fucking book his matches ahead of time, announcing them 48 hours before the actual event. So people could be like, yeah, we're going to see this, cool. But you tell it on the same fucking day, majority, 95% of the time. That's a problem. TNA, I see they're giving their stories differently and they're doing the best they can. I can see that Silva's trying something, Tommy Dreamer and Jazz, but they need a mid-card title. I still feel like the women's need a mid-card title. That's my opinion.
Okay.
I feel like that. So, I mean, the turning point is really how you said it. It's the time of new characters, new stories, and for us to know who they are. And that is what's missing. And you're not wrong about that. And that's where my digression is every time. Because it's like, come on. How many times have you seen Julia, Phipsville? Tell me how many times you've seen Julia. Tell me. How many times?
I can't count on my finger. I mean, she does good
on WWE, not outside.
I mean, she's done good. She does good promos, but honestly, once.
That's a problem, right?
Yeah, and that's your future champ. That's your future forever champ.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I wouldn't mind Masha being in the women's title tournament. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I agree, Rusty. Just imagine WWE or AEW on Turner Plus for weekly shows. They could do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, can NXT X Division title be intergender? Maybe that's. I don't know. It's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. I mean, that's I don't know what other turning point you feel. Overall promotion feel. I mean, I know you mentioned WWE, but I don't know. I mean, you mentioned a little bit of AEW. I don't know how you feel with TNA or any other promotions that.
TNA. I told you what TNA needs to do. I told you what AEW is actually doing it right now. Like we wanted them to do more story driven arcs with with a lot of great wrestling, and so far they're doing it.
Exactly what Joe Berman can say. Yes, they need a women's X Division title.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if intergender branding will be the right thing. I'd rather keep Leon Slater to have his title run right now, especially, the guy's the youngest X Division champion. I'm so happy for that kid. and why not? But for the women's, I would not mind to see a women's division. Give it to Zaya Brookside. Give it to Zaya Lee. For her to run with the belt. Something. They need something to do with that belt.
Mm-hmm.
They got potential. They got Chikara, who's over there, for God's sakes. Do something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of shit they could do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That's just, that's my digression. That's just my digression about it. But I don't know. Any final thoughts before moving on to the last subject?
Nope, I got nothing.
You got nothing. All right. Now it's time for predictions.
Wonderful.
The seven deities have come to me with a very powerful premonition.
That's right. Premonition time. Because we got 2 events happening. One on Friday, which unfortunately, folks, I know people were asking, are you going to do the TNA Emergence watch party? Sorry, unfortunately, Kata will kill me if we do it because we're going to do Friday Night SmackDown. So I can't put a stop to that at all. So, but, I'm curious to see how Emergence is going to be. We got the events happening, how Rusty mentioned. Hometown Man versus, Ryan Nemeth. And we have the non-contagious, no disqualification TNA International Championship. Steve Macklin versus Jake Something. We have the Hardys defending the tag team championships versus the Rascals, which I'm intrigued to see. And that's Myron Reed and Zachary Wentz. I'm so happy to see that. We got the Fatal 4-Way in the TNA Knockouts Women's Tag Team Champions, which I am excited to see because we got Zaya Brookside, Zaya Lee. We got, Fatal Influence. We got Elegance Brand and the Inspiration. We also have Sammy Callahan challenging Mike Santana. We also have the main event, co-main event, X Division Championship, Leon Slater's first title defense versus Cedric Alexander, which, Hercules, I'm excited for that. And the main event, the TNA World Championship, tricky time versus Moose. That's what we got happening on that Friday. But we may do a watch along, which I may do it, folks. Just to let you guys know. I will probably most likely do it, which is, of course, AAA Triplemania 13, of course, which we have the main event of the Fatal 4-Way for the Mega World Championship. Eagles by Kane defending it against Dragon Lee, against Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom, and Grande Americano, which one out of the 3? Of course, Ludwig Kaiser. What else? We also have the AAA Tag Team Championships being defended by Los Garças versus Pagano and Psycho Clown. We have also the 6-man intergender matchup. We have the Judgment Day. Finn Balor, JD McDonald's, and Raquel Rodriguez with Roxanne on ringside versus Mr. Iguana and Nino Kid Hamburguesa and Lola Vice. But the one that intrigues me a lot way here, Pepsi Phil, is Natalia is getting her title shot in a triple threat match here for the Reina de Reinas Championship, which you have Fabio Pache versus Natalia versus Lady Flammer. So those are the matches that we're having on Saturday. So, man, this is going to be an intriguing weekend to see in World Professional Wrestling, which I do want to see what's going to happen. And also, folks, I may do, depending on how I feel, the finals of the G1 Climax because the playoffs are already set. And then the finals will be listed by Saturday going Sunday. So that means I have to be up at 2 or 3 in the morning for me to do the watch party. So I might do it. It all depends. But I don't know how you feel, Attorney Law. What is your thoughts of this card? What do you feel? And let's talk about Friday. Let's talk about Emergence first before we head into Triplemania. But
first thing, I will honestly say this. Since this new era, and this is post Scott leaving, I have never been disappointed in a TNA pay-per-view.
They've been great, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they are. Every one of them have been good matches. and they're always got a good story enough for it. And I mean, truth be told, for $30, it's not a bad buy for a pay-per-view. Truth of the matter is that if we're talking just Emergence, I think Trick retains. I think they're at a point right now where TNA really doesn't have anybody, because like they had Mike Santana, they wouldn't pull the plug for him. They had Joe Hendry, wouldn't pull the plug at, and they already have for him. At this point in time, who on the roster can take it from him? That they've built up enough to take it from him. And I mean, all the rest of them are fine. Like all the rest of the matches are fine. Like I said, I mean, I haven't actually followed the TNA in long enough, but I remember vaguely like the Jake something Steve Macklin match. That's going to be a banger.
Oh yeah.
So, like I said, it's going. I mean, like everyone on there looked like it's a banger match. Which again, for pay-per-view, that's all I care about. And then there's the next one.
Hey, Barry Monkey, hometown man is the best thing in wrestling at the moment. And I know that the Nemeth brother got suspended, but they gave Ryan a chance to be. He wins the belt. He wins the champion, wins the match. Probably didn't get reinstated. What I'm excited for that one for Friday is I want to see Mike Santana and Sam Callahan. These are two aggressive men that are gonna just
exactly.
Fuck. Oh man,
And I mean, I don't understand why they won't pull the plug for Santana already.
I remember we said they're gonna fucking say they're fucking bound for glory.
Yeah.
What are the best ways? It's stupid. I don't like it either. I just don't. I fucking hate it. It's stupid. It's stupid. I just don't like. I just don't like it. I am like the card itself is investing. I'm really Leon Slater, Cedric Alexander. Man, if we saw what Cedric could do, and I feel like we know what he could do. Him and Leon. I feel like Leon is gonna get passed the torch by Cedric on that Friday. And Leon is gonna retain for sure. Macklin, I've been a fan of his. So underrated. I know people keep debating with me. Oh, he's not the Punisher, but it's like a Punisher fucking gimmick to me. He's just like comes in there like, oh yeah, right here. He's like your fucking Jack Reacher meets Punisher fucking character. You know the guy probably did serve the Harvey, so if he did, But Jake something, I did the watch party for him when he faced Mance Warner, and it was a great matchup. So it was, I know Jake something. Seeing him in the Indies, that man could. I'm not questioning that man's ability. Hell no. Fatal 4-Way of the women's. I'm curious to see how Dan Lee and Zia Brookside will do as a team, even though they came late to try to save Masha from last time when I did it.
I mean, truth be told, like I said, it's a banger card no matter what. It's a banger card, and I think 7 matches.
7 matches.
So yeah, I think it'll be fine.
So you see Trick retaining here, or you see him losing?
Actually, no. Yeah, I think they'll let Trick keep it.
Yeah, I guess so. I think they are. Most likely they are. Now that he has, Casey Navarro's out of the picture. He got dropped, which, by the way, guess who came back and joined fucking AJ Francis, of course. Rich Swann. Now that he's Rich Swann, I'm telling you this right now, man. I know if you watch or listen. I don't know if you do. If you don't, I don't care. If you hear it from us, people that will tell you, I don't give a fuck. Get your shit straight, bro. You need to stop, man. Make this your best friend, not your worst enemy. Never take advantage of this shit. Relax, indulge yourself, unwind, and relax. But don't make it your worst enemy. This is like your fucking second, third, about to hit strike number 3. You do this one more time, son. I hate to say it, but you're not gonna get booked anytime anywhere soon after this. Don't get me wrong, Silver will let you fucking go. You better fix that shit. You need to calm your ass down. You need some, and I'm telling you, I'm not even saying this like being serious. I'm saying, because I care. And I'm not saying it to fuck off. I'm saying, like, brother, you just got.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Like you got to get your shit straight, man. Like, what will happen when you so young? It's just, it sucks. You are an incredible athlete. You're amazing. I've seen this happen before. Human Tornado is one example. That's all I can tell you. If people that don't know who is Human Tornado, Google him, YouTube him, and you know what I'm talking about. PWG. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And of course, main event, I see Trick. I can't say much of that shit. I just really can't. But now we're sticking to Saturday's Triplemania, which I just might do it, folks. You guys want me to do it? Put in the chat. You want me to do the watch party? I'll do it. We'll watch it together. If it is, it's going to happen at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Free on YouTube. It's free on the WWE, on the WWE YouTube. So I'm actually excited for this, Pepsi Phil. I don't know if you are, but I'm actually excited.
What, Triplemania? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm excited for Natalia. I hope Natalia wins that belt. I hope she does. But one thing I'm excited though, Pepsi Phil, her and Pachi Fabio. Fabio Pachi.
I mean,
I've never seen that.
Like I said, the thing that would bother me again is if you're trying to break AAA into the American market, I understand letting Dom or Grande Americano or Natalia win that belt. The problem is that don't let them keep that shit too long.
Yeah, but they haven't done shit with Natties though, man. That's what pisses me off.
I don't care about any of that. What I care about is how AAA ends up looking after like WWE runs strong. Like the same for TNA.
Okay.
Like I said, the partnership has been good to them, but the truth of the matter is that they need more than just fancy words and a couple of good bookings.
Okay. And shit, I even forgot to even mention one. I thought I mentioned one match there on the card, which I really forgot, which is Messias. He's defending what's the name of the fucking title he's defending? Jesus, I forgot the name of the title. There we go. Yeah, he's facing, of course, Dr. Wagner Jr. That is for the Latin American Championship. There we go. So you tell me, who do you got in that one? I like Dr. Wagner Jr., by the way.
I mean, bro, I don't watch AAA. I haven't watched AAA in forever.
But you haven't seen Dr. Wagner Jr. though? And Noah? That man is amazing. Man is amazing.
Like I said, I'm just starting to get into the AAA crowd now. And that is thanks in part to the relationship with WWE. But at the same time,
Okay. So
I watch AAA to watch Latin wrestlers wrestle. I don't watch it to watch motherfucking WWE guys come in and do some shit.
Oh. What about
like if I'm watching AAA, I want to watch that promotion's product.
Okay. But who do you got? At least pick your choosing on that one. You got Dr. Wagner Jr. or Messias?
Oh, I'll pick Messias.
No, he retains. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm with you on that one too. I think this would be a slaughter fucking matchup right there. I tell you that. Slaughter blocker for sure. Because they're two heavy, big men. It's not meats, I'll tell you that. But I'm with you on that. I'll agree with you on that. How about the tag team championships? Of course, the Garza's defending against Pagano and Psycho Clown.
I'm gonna vote against them. Anybody, if they're a WWE wrestler, I'm voting against them. I do not want them winning. I do not want them winning the goddamn match.
So you don't want them to retain? You want them to lose the belts? Is that what you want? Pagano, Psycho Clown. Okay. I see them retain. I like this shit, to be honest. They needed this. Humberto and come on, Angel Garza needed this type of push, and I'm happy they're getting it. They just
maybe.
All right, okay, all right. I mean, that's how you're feeling. That's how you're feeling. I can't change it. I can't change it. Well, what about the triple threat, the Natalia one? Fabio Pache and Flammer. Who retains? Does she retains? Does Fabio Pache retains? Or
Fabio retains? Yeah, I think she does.
Fabio Pache retains. I want Natty to win. Give me fucking Natty to win the fucking belt. I'll be so happy for her. I think I'll go crazy for her if she wins the belt.
Okay.
I will be fucking going crazy. What about now the intergender tag team match? Which the Judgment Day on that one versus Mr. Iguana Hamburguesa hamburger. Not hamburger Tuesday from Popeye, folks.
If we're doing that one, Judgment. If I do it on be an honest, Judgment Day is gonna win.
Finn Balor's gonna pin Mystery One.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's fair enough. And now, the biggest question of all: who the fatal four-way for the Mega World Championship? And also, by the way, forgot to announce too as well, folks. Conan will be inducted in the Hall of Fame by Rey Mysterio that day too. For
honestly, on that one, I'm picking Dominic Mysterio to get that belt.
I fucking knew it. Why am I fucking surprised? But here, all right. Let me ask you a question. Who he pins? Who does he pin?
Oh, I have no idea. I couldn't even begin to tell you.
I can tell you, okay, even if I can't go, I don't see him pinning him. I see either Dragon Lee or Americano.
Yeah, I'll give you Dragon Lee. I think Dragon Lee is gonna catch the
poor my man. Dragon Lee never gets a break, man. He was doing so great in Japan and never gets shit. Oh man. So Dom is Dirty Dom becoming the Mega World Championship. He'll be the first ever Mysterio. And remember, folks, people don't know. You know Conan is his godfather in real life. I'm just telling you that right now.
I mean, I don't think that's a thing, but I do think
I just wanted to say that. I'm not saying there's a thing.
I think Dom's definitely a good wrestler for them.
My lord. Okay. So Dominic Mysterio will win his first world championship. Okay. That's fair enough. Okay. That is fair enough. But all right. So before we go very quick, because I know we have an agenda later. Yes, I know.
There you sound biased.
I know. But this is how I am. But this is going on in Dynamite. So I guess the ops just announced. You see, this is what I mean. 55 fucking minutes ago, Tony fucking Khan. Oh God, versus Los Ingobernables. La Facción Ingobernables. Then he announced an hour ago. Got Rod and Todd and Cal Fletcher and Josh Alexander versus Hologram, Tomohiro Ishii, Brody King, and a mystery partner.
Only going to keep going to that Hologram well, isn't he?
Oh, he loves his Hologram. That's his favorite toy. So I guess the mystery partner here is going to challenge Cal Fletcher for the TNT belt at Forbidden Door.
Yep.
That's what's going to happen. You have, of course, your brother, Big Stoke. He's fucking fighting at Copeland. I don't know why, but this is where I see Christian Cage makes a save, and this is where you get your 5-second pose, and then they reunited, and it feels so good. That's what I feel like. Oh, and also, this is the one it's Nagamania running wild. Wow. We got a trios match. We got Mercedes Moné, Tekla, Sky Blue. My lord, that's what I say. Versus Alex Winslow, Queen Manata, and Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, they're trying to really sell that team up right now.
Oh, man. And you have John Moxley versus Kevin Knight. We know why, because the whole speedball what happened last Wednesday. So that's what's happening this evening. And also the last thing here is the face-to-face Hangman Adam Page and MJF. So I don't know if this is going to happen on. Did they announce what's happening from Forbidden Door or?
I don't know. I don't know when they're doing that one.
Okay. See, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe broke ankle making TV show. We'll see. I guess, folks. I guess that's what it is. I mean, what can we say? Right, folks. But that is all for this evening for us. We'll see how we do it here. We're not here to delay more, because remember, the party's on pause. Remember, within 50 minutes, come back here to the party while we take a bathroom break, because the next stop following this would be with the Redeemer, Queen of South Kayla, and myself, which I'll be there. Dynamite watch party to watch these Dynamite matches. So that will be there. Followed by, don't forget, get your podcast, never ever ever. It's another sweaty sessions with GETCHO Live, Los Papacitos of podcasting, and just.
Oh shit! Sorry, we forgot to mention for NXT. We forgot to mention them. I'm sorry, I'm not calling her. I'm not calling her what WWE calls her. The Mariah May versus Jordan Grace debacle.
Oh no! Talk about that. I want to hear it.
I mean, honestly, I'm enjoying it because it is kind of the same thing as what she did to Tony, but at the same time, it still also feels a little bit different because they're doing it differently, which again goes back to turning point, creative, and actually doing something. But like I said, this isn't like it's just plain interesting.
I like it too.
And honestly, I think giving her Jordan Grace is a really good call. Because Jordan Grace has been needing somebody to beat up.
Yeah, but I just hope that this could be the last for Jordan and for go to main roster. But I don't know.
I don't think she's going to the main roster. I think this will definitely be a good rivalry for her.
I agree. I agree. I'm gonna have to wait and see on that.
Okay, but anyway, let's thank the fans for watching.
Of course, you got him on turning along. He sees what happens, folks, because you don't want to piss him off. Because then he gets pissed. I ain't trying to do that, man. I ain't trying to sue myself. So there you go.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Let's roll out.
Tommy, I'll be reaching out to you about Buster the Menace.
Oh yeah, what she said earlier. I forgot what she said. Let me see. She was right here like, oh. Buster back into the take my cousin.
Nice.
I love that.
Yeah, but all right.
But folks, we are out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you all. For anybody that's watching, listening around the world, thank you very much here for the world, Craig, and the Circle Debate. But don't forget, I mentioned earlier, if you are new to this channel, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button right there, notification bell. We get you here get us here 5 to 6 days, 7 days a week here. You got the gaming, you got the Raw Dog, you got the NXT, Wednesdays Dynamite, GETCHO Live, you got Friday Night SmackDowns and pay-per-views and PLEs, whatever you want to call it. But folks, don't go anywhere. We're taking a quick right here. We're pausing, we're ending, but stay tuned with our next 40 minutes. Come back and join the Redeemer and Kata for some Dynamite watch party to watch those incredible matches that we announced. But
also, can we talk about the fact that Dynamite has been actually good and fun to watch?
Of course.
Last few weeks.
Of course it has been.
Oh no, that was it. It's like everything we said they should be doing, they're doing. So
that's right. Because we don't want no emotional damage, all right?
Emotional damage.
I guess you can only tell Tony Khan go fuck yourself until he figures it out. So,
and do you see what happens when you tell him to go fuck himself too much, and now he figured it out himself? It took him like 2 years for us telling that shit. But it finally happened. But especially I'm pretty sure he's watching. Who the fuck are these?
Griff Garrison.
Whoa, who the fuck is Griff Garrison?
This is Griff Garrison.
Oh, that's Griff Garrison.
There you go. But folks, you already know we don't just debate, derail, discuss the opposites. If you don't piss off our attorney-at-law, the Redeemer, because the 4D is detonate, and you don't want none of that. And I don't want no part of that shit. But there's 3 words that we do here, and I'll let my attorneys tell you that. Say the word, man. You tell them. I gotta tell them. You tell them.
We
okay.
Make what? Make history.
That's right, folks. We'll see you next time. Peace, folks.
Must bid you adieu, a goodbye, and good night. Oh my God, it's so great. Bang! Yes!